The Caribbean's population reflects a rich tapestry woven from African heritage, stemming from the transatlantic slave trade. Enslaved Africans were brought to the islands to cultivate lucrative sugar plantations. Over centuries, their culture, traditions, and resilience flourished, shaping Caribbean identity. Today, this vibrant heritage is celebrated through music, dance, and festivals, illustrating the profound impact of Black ancestry on the region's cultural landscape and social dynamics. The Caribbean, known for its turquoise waters, sun-kissed beaches, and rhythmic heartbeats of reggae and calypso. But beyond the postcard paradise lies a complex and painful truth, one rooted in conquest, resistance, and resilience. Have you ever asked yourself, why is the Caribbean predominantly Black? It's a question that takes us back across oceans, centuries, and civilizations, to a time when the Caribbean's destiny was rewritten in the name of empire. Long before the sails of Spanish galleons pierced the Caribbean skyline, the islands were home to vibrant indigenous peoples, the Taino, Arawak, and Kalinago. They lived in harmony with the land, fishing, farming, trading, and worshipping ancestral spirits under the Caribbean sun. They called these islands home, centuries before they were renamed Jamaica, Hispaniola, or Barbados. But their world was about to be shattered. In 1492, Columbus made landfall. With him came diseases, enslavement, and slaughter. Within decades, millions of native lives vanished, not by war alone, but by biological catastrophe. The Caribbean's indigenous soul was nearly extinguished, and in that vacuum, European colonizers saw a new opportunity: profit. With the native population decimated, the European empires, Spanish, French, Dutch, Portuguese, and British, turned their gaze to Africa. Thus began the transatlantic slave trade, a system of human trafficking so vast and brutal, it would shape the Caribbean's identity forever. From the coasts of Senegal to Angola, millions of Africans were abducted, shackled, and shipped to the Americas. It is estimated that over 5 million enslaved Africans were sent to the Caribbean alone. The Caribbean became a giant factory for Europe's greed. Sugar was gold, and black flesh was the fuel. Enslaved Africans were forced into backbreaking labor on plantations from sunrise to sunset. They were denied names, language, and freedom, but never spirit. But this story is not just one of suffering, it is also a tale of defiance. From the mountains of Jamaica to the forests of Suriname, Maroons, escaped slaves, formed their own free communities, waging guerrilla warfare against colonial forces. And in 1791, a spark ignited in Saint-Domingue, today's Haiti, led by a former slave, Toussaint Louverture. The Haitian Revolution became the world's first successful slave uprising, leading to the birth of the first Black Republic in 1804. It shook the very foundations of the colonial world. Haiti's independence inspired liberation movements across the Caribbean and the globe, while terrifying European powers. Slavery was abolished across the Caribbean by the mid-1800s, but freedom came with new chains. Plantation owners, unwilling to pay wages, brought in indentured laborers from India, China, and elsewhere, creating the Caribbean's multicultural mosaic. Yet through it all, African traditions survived, masked in religion, music, and ritual. The Caribbean is Black because Africa never left. She lived on in Jamaica's reggae, Haiti's voodoo, Cuba's Santeria, and Trinidad's carnival. It's in the rhythms, the resistance, and the identity. So why is the Caribbean dominated by Blacks? Because when Africa was torn apart, her children found themselves scattered across islands not of their choosing. But they built, resisted, and redefined those islands. Today, the Caribbean is a living testament to the enduring spirit of African survival. This is not just Caribbean history. It is global history, one born from pain, shaped by power, but kept alive by people. And now, to uncover more untold truths from Africa and the diaspora, subscribe and follow us as we dig deeper into the past to illuminate the present.